Good morning.
Good morning.
We've been working on a fencing project. Well, not so much us, but Gina's sister and brother-in-law have been working on a fencing project.
I helped a little.
We both have helped
Yeah.
doing it, but they've been doing the majority of it. We got about 152 posts in. We're just about ready to put up the livestock fence, but first we need to fix up some gateways, and then we also got to get some H-braces in the corners so we can get the woven wire fence up and be able to stretch it good. So we've changed up the layout of the fence, and by doing that, now that we've kind of been walking around using it a little bit, I'm like, all right, I want to put a gate here, a gate there, and we want to have it braced up this way. So by doing that, we got to make a few changes in the post, like adding a few and just making a few adjustments. We're gonna go hook up to the excavator, get the auger hooked up, bring a tape measure over and get all that stuff figured out. And it is a beautiful day.
Yes, and they did a really good job, and we're really excited to have this part done so we can get the fence and everything up, because that just means we're that much closer to getting here.
Yep. Now we got to hook up our hydraulic hoses. This one goes on this side, this one comes over here. Makes it so much easier.
A little bit more. A little bit more. Right in.
Perfect. I like it. Now we can go do some drilling. So this gate over here is not going to be a gate anymore. We're going to measure that gate right now. We'll probably use this gate right here. So we got to figure out how much of an opening we want. Originally, I was planning on just leaving this gate here, but realistically, it's a lot easier for equipment or us just to drive in this way. This is a nice flat area that we decided to fence in so we can run meat birds and egg layers over here easily. And by having it fenced in, Brutus can run with them 24/7 to keep the predators away. And if we ever want to hay it, we can just drive right in, hay it, and keep the animals off of it, and then let the animals have it afterwards. So having a big gate for tractors and haying equipment to come in will be perfect. So we got to figure out what size gate we want to do here. So hold the tape measure right here. I want to see how long this gate is. I mean, we don't have to use this gate, but. All right, so this is a 14-foot gate. We're using this post, hold it on the edge.
Right here.
Right there. So 12, 13, 14 goes here. 16 feet is here. So this gate's a 16-foot gate, and they have it so it hits on the post and it can't swing both ways. We like our gates to be able to swing through. So I just measured this opening. This opening is 14 feet, 7 inches. So we can make a 14-foot gate work here, and then it can swing either way. And we can take this 16-foot gate and make it work with the post we have down there. So we just got to put our horizontal brace in over there. So I'll have to get a 16-foot long 4x4 for a horizontal, or we drill another post in and it would be 8 feet apart.
Do you have more posts?
Yeah, we have a few posts here. I just don't have the 4x4s for H braces, but we got to get those anyways. So we need to add a post here and a post there, so we can put an H brace, so that way when we put our woven wire up, we have something good and strong to pull around. Just pulling and tensioning on this post, you're gonna pull it, where if we have a post like say 8 feet away, boom, post 8 feet away, then you have a H brace going across. And then when you're pulling on 3 posts, not just one. So I'll bring the excavator over here, mark out, drill here and here, and then we definitely got to go do something over there, because I decided I wanted to add a gate over on the other side to get into the pine grove. Right now we're not doing anything with the pine grove, but in the future it would be nice to be able to access that for pigs. So we want to make sure we put a gate in now so we can get over there and run pigs out there if we want. Now our issue always is rocks. So hopefully we can get it where we need it.
I'm pretty sure that tip used to be like a sharp point.
No, this wasn't a sharp point, but we are missing a edge right here. One of those broke off hitting a rock, so let's see what we can do.
Yeah, rock. Soil looks nice.
I think that one is about as good as we could expect.
I heard a rock at first, but then I stopped, so.
Yeah. So
Maybe you
I
moved it out of your way?
say, what's that?
Maybe you moved the rock out of the way.
Maybe. I say we go grab some posts and some stone, and then we come back, set this one, and then before I move the excavator, we'll get this one set, then we'll move and go over there. Your tractor.
What the heck? He's always stealing my stuff, guys. You better shut the door before you break it.
Got my post. There's a rock right there.
I thought I heard something. We're just missing our fencing buddy, Brutus.
Right? He loves doing fence. Let me get that rock out.
Not yet, but soon.
Soon he'll be loving the fence itself. He'll have so much room to run.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just that little thing?
Just that little thing that was sticking out, just a whisker.
Oh.
All right, we got to make sure we got it in there straight because it's not really any room to move them around, if you know what I mean.
It's probably too low now.
No, you can only go so deep. That's perfect. The ground has been bone dry all summer. We got about 3 inches of rain the other day. It is nice to see that the moisture is getting all the way down. That's 3.5 feet deep. So that's nice to see that.
Oh, that's a good one. It's perfect for a stone wall.
It is.
It's probably good.
Yeah, that's as far as we went because that's what I was hitting at the end was the rock.
And what? This side or this side? This side. Which way? Hold on. This should be good.
Perfect.
Yeah. So just want me to hold it back
Yeah,
like
hold a little
this?
bit of pressure like that. That
Yeah.
beats taking it out. All right, so we'll load this up and we'll go drive over to the other corners and figure that all out. All right, so we can do a 16-foot gate there, and then we can do a 16-foot 4x4 for our H brace. Over here, we got to put another post in about 8 feet for an H brace, which will work out good because it's kind of a good dip right here. So if we have another post in the middle, it'll help pull down the fence. So that'll work.
Looks good, just like that.
I think we just gotta try pushing it down with the tractor. I think
You think it's high?
I think it still has room to go down.
I don't know. Does it go this way? Yeah. Perfect.
So I do believe that's all the posts we have to put in. We just gotta do all the H braces now.
So do we have to go get some 14-footers? Bumblebee. A bumble. Like on my ankle, so
That's okay.
because when I touch it, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm fine.
Did you just think of that? To use that?
Yeah, because the other way to do it would be with your skill saw to make a bunch of
Yeah.
rips, and it's a pain. So I'm like, you know what? I got my planer.
Right?
Too bad it wasn't 3.5 inches wide. Then I'd only have to make one pass.
What the heck?
Oh.
Shoot, you should make one.
Right.
Just for this. Maybe somebody else would want it. And then you want to go on the outside.
I know this is the unorthodox way of building fence, but it's the way that works for us. Most people will use round posts. Round posts are a lot more expensive and harder to find up here. And then they usually use round posts for their H-brace and they pin them. I thought it would be a lot easier and quicker with the timber lock screws that we already have. And so far I'm liking it. And then I'm just using the planer to kind of make a little tenon so that way we have a base to sit on in the bottom. And it's working good. So now we have a nice sturdy corner post. I'm going to go over there and do that on that side now.
Not very pretty, Al.
At least the 16-footers were dry.
Let's see how level it is.
How good did I do eyeballing? Is what you want to know. I think I did pretty good. What do you think?
I think so.
Right on the money.
No, I mean, it's not right on the money.
And see if we got to go up or down. These ones are, I'll let you get your end in first.
Yeah.
Okay. You think we're level? I just guesstimated.
Let me see. Does it look level? I'm gonna put my level eyes on.
It's not too far off.
I know.
I didn't even.
Maybe it's a little high.
I didn't measure nothing though. I just said, well, this looks about close, and I screwed that in place. Like, we'll make an adjustment afterwards.
Let's see.
So that end's too high. Maybe an inch.
That's what I thought. If it was off, it's that too high on that end. So.
All right, so I'll take that side down.
Okay, bring it down a little. Almost. Good enough. I feel like that's a good treehouse spot.
You gonna build yourself a treehouse over there?
I mean, I don't like to be up high, so probably not.
We got quite a few 16-foot long-ish cross braces we're putting in, so I decided to do 2x4s screwed to the post, but it's got more meat to sit on. Let's eyeball that side. We'll get this one cut and put in place, and we'll go to the next one. There's not quite a 90-degree corner here, but there's probably a 60-degree corner. There's gonna be quite a bit of pressure on that post, so this way we'll tie them all together. And then the fence just isn't pulling on one post and trying to push it in. It's got to push it on all three of them. Let's go in from the back side. Put the back in first. Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
No ratchet strap required.
All right, so now we got to put this one up, but I got to screw one over there. Got yours in?
Hold on. Yep.
Wow. Okay. Same thing again. So grab the strap. The strap should work on this one.
Good on my side.
I like it.
So this right here is going to be a gate right here to kind of get up here or get behind the pasture. If we need to, we'll do some stuff over at this area. So a gate right here. So we need some posts, some H braces. And then I think we have one more set.
Yep, one more set after this.
I said this one's long, heavier than the long one.
That is. There's a fresh batch of wet stuff. I like that. That ain't going anywhere. Next side.
Looks so good.
I like it. Kind of have a weird corner here. It's not a 90, it's not, maybe it's like a 45 or a 60-degree angle. I put some corner braces in, so this way when we're pulling and stretching the fence, we're stretching along these 3 posts and not just putting all the pressure on this post, which would make it want to lean in. So I'm trying to do away with any problem areas that I see ahead of time. I think we got them all. This was the last one. We'll see how it goes. We got some other stuff to do. We're not quite ready to stretch the fence yet, but we're getting there. It's gonna be nice to have the pasture all fenced in. When I first cleaned out the hay barn over there where I put the hay, there were some old square bales, and I put them in the old run-in barn. And then we had to figure out, now we got to figure out what to do with them. I got a bunch out, put them where there was bare soil, mowed them with the brush mower, and turned them in to mulch, which worked awesome. Started cleaning out the rest of it, and then it started raining. So we're pretty much rained out. I don't want to be making a muddy mess over here. So this is where we're going to call this project. It feels good to have all of our H braces up, so we can start working on stringing the fence, but the rain is putting a little kibosh to this project. So thanks for coming along on our farm renovation with us, guys. You're a huge blessing to us and the farm. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and we'll see you right back here in the next video. Hopefully this rain quits. If not, we have plenty of indoor projects to get to. Bye.